everyone, this is Jenny and welcome back to my channel. So today's video I'm going to do something different and it will be kind of a challenge slash trying out this product, this trending hot product in Korea, and this is the 16 brand Eye magazine. So I'm sure that you guys have seen this product in Instagram and also in Facebook ads, and it's just quite interesting and it caught my attention because they made it so easy to apply eyeshadow, and I'm quite sure that it may not be as easy as what we think, but I still wanted to try it out and see whether is this really that good. Anyway, stick with me to find out more about this eyeshadow or eye magazine to see whether this is good or this is not good. So let's try it out. So guys, before we get started, I wanted to show you guys up close how cute the packaging of this product is. So the actual box of the product is a magazine type of box. So once you open it, it only has this small piece of product inside. So they made it really look like a magazine just because the product is called Eye magazine. It's kind of weird, but anyway, this is the actual product and it has that two-tone eyeshadow. One is a darker and one is lighter. This is their brush, which you'll just swipe it, so it depends on whether you want the darker one at the bottom of your eyelid or at the top. It really depends, so you have that option to put it, you know, which way you want. So this is the product, this is the brush, and now let's get started. So I'm moving in closer to the camera, so forgive me if my face is occupying your screen, but I wanted to show you a little bit up close of how I will be able to achieve this makeup, whether it's really good or not. So let's get started. Okay, so I'm not quite sure whether this is looking really good to you guys, but it looks very squarish. It doesn't even look very nice, but once you open your eyes, it actually kind of looks okay, but doesn't look okay right now to me. Okay, I'm doing it like a windshield swipe. Maybe that can actually blend the eyeshadow better. So I'm actually quite surprised that it actually works. So, okay, I'm not very good at closing one eye with the other one open, so forgive me if I look like very weird here, but this is how it's looking. Okay, so once I open my eyes, it actually is quite good in a way. I'm quite surprised about it, to be honest. So, looking really good so far. Now, let's try out the other one. So I'm not really sure what I'm kind of feeling right now with this product. It does help with blending out the darker to the lighter shade, but in terms of the shape of your eyeshadow, it feels like it doesn't create that nice shape because it tends to give you that squarish type of shape because of the shape of this brush. So it's not too obvious once you move a little bit, you know, further, but then up close you can tell that it's kind of looking very terrible, to be honest. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'll try it at the bottom of my lash line, because I wanted to see how they, you know, how Koreans, they usually do that that thing. So I'll try that out too. So right now I'll just do like just one slide just so that it doesn't have that many product. Yeah, so I'll put the darker shade at the end corner of the further corner of my eye. So let's try it out. Okay, so I'm not really sure what I'm feeling right now with this product. So it looks a little bit messy, to be honest. So look at that. Looks So I'll try to blend it out even further and see whether I can do anything about it. But right now it's looking really patchy and looks really messy. I'll give it another try on the other side. Let's see how this goes. So guys, this is how the makeup looks like. So it does look a little bit messy. So a while ago it was still okay when I applied it at the top part of my lid, and then when I started putting it here, then it started to get really messy. So you can tell that, look at this part here, it's just so muddy. And here too, I should have probably picked the lighter one. So this shade is everyday shade, so it is actually a very natural, normal type of shade really. So this is the current situation of the eyeshadow. So I'm not quite liking it, to be honest, but as you can tell, the blending is quite good in that sense. So that's quite good for the upper lid, but here I'll probably skip that next time. Anyway, I'll just do a little bit of cleanup and see what are my final thoughts are. So guys, I'm now back, and as you can tell, my eyeshadow now looks a lot better compared to a while ago. So you guys can see that a while ago it was a little bit messy and dirty and just a lot of fallout from this part of my eye. So what I just did is I took my blending brush and I just kind of blended it out. So the outer corner of my eye has that little bit of edgy shape just because of that brush where it's kind of squarish. So it doesn't have that nice blend at this outer part. So what I did is I took my blending brush and just blended it out. So if you guys will ask me whether this is a really good product or not, in terms of eyeshadow wise, it is actually quite good. It's very pigmented in that way, and I think it's quite creamy as well, so it is quite good. So that is the shade color. So it is very pigmented and very buttery, I would say. Not too buttery compared to ColourPop, but it's very pigmented compared to other Korean eyeshadow. So it is good in some ways, but this brush probably doesn't really work that well because it did create that squarish shape on my lid, so I didn't like that. But if you would ask me whether you guys should purchase this or not, it really depends. So if you're a beginner or you really wanted to start putting eyeshadow but you don't know how to blend, or you don't know how to pick the right shades to combine and to have that very nice Korean look or nice eyeshadow, then you guys should try this out because it will make your life a lot easier, and it's a good starting point to start putting eyeshadow. So it does help in that way because they have already pre-selected the shades for you plus the brush, and you'll automatically have that nice blended eyeshadow. But if you're the type who's kind of like me, who has a lot of experience in putting eyeshadow, blending eyeshadow, and you're in intermediate to / professional makeup enthusiast, then probably this one you should just skip because it's not really worth your money and time. Because to be honest, I think it will be a lot easier if I just put this two eyeshadows separately and just blended it using my brush. So that is really dependent on your preference and depending on the level of skill that you have in putting eyeshadow. So that's my point of view, and what I'll probably do is I'll continue using this just because I already bought it anyway. And what I'll probably just consider is use my brush and just apply it separately because the eyeshadow is not really that bad. It's actually quite good in that way. So yeah, I hope that you had fun with me trying this product out. It's kind of a challenge / trying out of this product. I had fun because for some reason it was kind of weird to just apply eyeshadow using this kind of brush, but I had fun. I hope that you guys had fun with me too. And if you guys have any questions about this product, just leave me a comment below, and please follow me on Instagram. My Instagram handle is in the screen, and I hope to speak to you guys very soon. Bye!